So everywhere throughout the main hallways and living area, down this entire hallway, we went with a completely trimless look for all the doors and as the base trim as well. So how this works is we use some Trimtex shadow bead around all the doors. So you insert your door frame, you install it before the drywall, and then they'll put the shadow bead up to the door framing, and then they will mud that all in. It's sort of like a corner bead. You staple it on, you spray glue it on, and then you mud over it. So down here at the baseboard, what we've been doing is actually we use that same shadow bead on the bottom. And it does look a little sloppy right now because we're in the installation phase of this, and then also filling and seaming everything together. So these are glued and nailed together so that it will not crack in the future. And now we're just filling it as well. So what the process really is here is, here's one without the trim. You can see the shadow bead's been installed underneath. So essentially what you do is cut this baseboard so that it's going to fit exactly between these two door frames here that are installed. And I've been going ahead and marking out where my studs are so I can get a good nail coverage. Obviously you can nail anywhere on the bottom here, but I want to make sure that I'm also getting some nails towards the top. And then I'm going ahead and I'm actually gluing all this because I want this extremely solid. So when the kids are bashing their toys and kicking against this stuff, it's going to hold up as much as possible. I mean, nothing's going to be child-proof to that extent. There will be some things to fix in the future, but anything I can do to prevent that as much as possible, I'll do. So yeah, I mean, this gets tucked in here, glued, nailed, and I don't want to press it right in. It might be difficult to get out, but what you're left with is basically a 1/2-inch bead seamlessly around every single door, up and around the entire area. So you zoom out a little bit. So all of these doorways and this entire hallway, same thing. Every door will be continuous 1/2-inch by 1/2-inch shadow around everything. We only did that in the main hallways in the living area in here because it is additional labor and materials for the drywall installers and finishers to do that work. So on the inside of every room, we are using it's a modern flush trim, but it is normal trim. But you can see how this is going to end up looking all the way around this entire room. It gives it a really unique, super modern look, and well worth spending the extra money on this. It's a lot of meticulous time and labor to not only do the drywall, but also the trim. But as I said, you could tell it's going to come out with a really sharp look. And with that said, guys, we'll see you on the next one.